Righto guys, welcome back to another video at Toolbox Print. Yes, we changed the name, but that's because we're going to go down a different niche now with our 3D business. More about that coming up in a future video, but for now, I am super excited because you see that? We got a shipment. Yep, we got a shipment of A1s. We got 2 more A1s come in, but we got to go do something first before we unbox them. We've got to go and get the printer farm ready. Well, because we got new printers, we need somewhere to store them. So this is what I've got. Yeah, this is my storeroom for, well, will be my printer farm. I'm just going to use the old bed frame, but we need to clean it out. So let's do that. You'll see we've got the room cleaned up and completely cleared out now. You'll see that because the size in my space, I can't get everything out of here. But you'll see that on this top shelf of this old bed frame, it's actually quite sturdy. We've already got a bit of board. Eventually my desk will go there. There's the only power point in the room, so it's got to get all the way over here. But let's go set up the A1s now, and we'll bring them in here. We'll put them in there somewhere, if I get my finger right. We'll put them here. We'll put them in the farm. We'll get them set up. We'll get them running. So let's go do that now, because I'm actually quite excited for this. Righto, editing Caleb here. I forgot to do the video before the time lapse, so we're just going to go straight to the time lapse, and we'll hope I don't make that mistake again. Got it? Cool. We'll just think this never happened. So we got the 2 A1s set up. Let's go put them in the farm and see how they look. Right, we got them plugged in. We've run the extension cord up onto the bed. Yes, I've had to use a double adapter because the closest place to me is about, well, nearly an hour to be able to get all that sort of stuff. So anyways, I've already switched this one on, but let's switch this one on. Start setting them up. Unleash your creativity. Yes. English. My region. Ooh, hello. Yes. I think. connect, select. So I'm going to run through this because you guys don't need to see this. I'll set them both up. I'll get them printing. We'll see you back in a sec. Rightio. So I've got them there. They're doing their calibrations. Let's jump over to the computer now and design the nameplates for them and paint them up. But this one's got a job already waiting for it, and that one's going to be doing the nameplate. So I've got, now that we've got the 3 printers, let's go print out the names for all 3 printers. I'll show you how we're doing that, and I've got a job waiting for that one when it's done already. Hence why the black and the purple. Right, now we've jumped back into my favourite program, Fusion, because I really enjoy this. So we need to make 3 nameplates. We need to make one for Robert, which is the X1 right beside me there. We also need to make one for Albert and Bill. So how I'm doing my printers from now on will be in an alphabetical order. So it'll be Albert, Bill, Kath, whatever. So therefore I know that I can start from one side of my print farm, go across and go, right, that's Albert, that's Bill, that's Kath, and then we'll go down, well, that'll be Daisy or whatever. So for now, we need to make a Robert, we need to make a Bill, and we need to make an Albert. So we'll do those now. Very, very quick, not going to be very time consuming. So we're only going to make them a 30mm deep nameplate. Actually, even that's probably a bit much. We'll go a 20mm deep with a, well, it really comes down to how big the name is. For now, we'll go 90, and then we want to come here, text, from there to there. First one will be Robert. And then we also want that fill it out, so we'll go 10, but then we also want it to be centered and mid, but I'm going to make it all caps. Just like that. There we go, we've got Robert. We're now going to do another one. We're going to leave ourselves another, just a 10mm gap, another rectangle at 20mm via 90. We're going to do another text. This one's going to be Albert. Actually, I don't mind that lowercase look there. We might just change that. Now again, we'll do another 10mm. Now on Bill is the name of my last printer. Done. Cool. Now I'm also going to hit all the corners. I like that. So 7.5. Now you want to finish the sketch. This. Extrude them up by 3mm. You now want to give us a look at this sketch again. We now want, we're going to hide the bodies. We want to extrude that, no. There you go. Want to extrude those up by 5mm. That way they will, but I don't want to cut. Cool. There we are, we've got our first 3 nameplates. Very simple, very quick. Right, this one is Bill. Save as Bill. Then this one, come here. I'm just gonna, while we're here, so this is the job that's waiting for Bill. So Bill's loaded with the black filament, so yeah, he's waiting, so he's there for that one. We're now gonna have another plate which we're gonna add all 3 of these two. Yep. Cool. So that should be all we need. So now if we go slice all, should slice the whole lot. Remember, it's going to add supports to this one. Cool. Cool, let's go check if these printers are finished calibrating. If they have, we'll send them there. As you can see, we've got both printers printing. So we've got that headlight bracket printing there. We've got the name tags printing there. Right, as you can see, we've got both new A1s printing. So exciting. This print farm's starting to get on the way with the X1 out there. These two that I've already got backing up orders. We are so excited to keep going. Like I said at the start of the video, we have had a name change. We are now Toolbox Prints, not C3DP. That will be discussed in a later video, not now. That'll be a shop vlog or something over on Facebook, or maybe even in a reel or whatever. But anyways, if you enjoyed this video, it would mean the world if you liked and subscribed. These videos take forever to make. They take forever to record. But I'm just so excited to share this with you, the experience, the knowledge, share with you what worked and what didn't. So anyways, we're so keen to have you along for the journey. And if you liked it, well, we'll see you in the next one. Cheers.